One whale just bought $91 million worth of Pi Network tokens. Is this the signal we've been waiting for? Welcome to Gold Rush Crypto Daily. I'm Gold Rush, and guys, you need to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell right now because what I'm about to show you could change everything. Today we're diving into two absolutely insane Pi Network stories that the mainstream media is completely ignoring. We've got a mystery whale who's stacking Pi like there's no tomorrow, a huge double bottom pattern forming on the charts, and Pi Network just submitted their MiCA compliance paperwork to European regulators. Guys, this could open the floodgates to 450 million new buyers. Stick around because you won't believe where this is heading. Alright, let's jump into Article 1 from CoinGape, and guys, this is straight fire. The headline reads, Pi coin price pattern points to a rally as top whale hits 381 million milestone. Listen to this. Pi coin price has done well during the ongoing crypto crash, as it outperformed popular coins like Solana, Cardano, and Binance Coin. Pi Network remained in a tight range as these coins plunged. Hold up, did you catch that? While Solana and Cardano are getting destroyed, Pi Network is just chilling, holding strong. This is exactly what Bitcoin did before its last massive rally. It consolidated while everything else tanked, then it exploded. This is textbook accumulation, guys. The article continues. A closer look shows that the token has formed a double bottom pattern at $0.2025. Okay, for those who don't know, a double bottom pattern is one of the most bullish technical patterns you can find. It's like the market testing support twice and saying, nope, we're not going lower. This is whale behavior, guys. They're defending that level like it's Fort Knox. Check this out. Therefore, the most likely Pi Network price forecast is bullish, with the initial target being the double bottom's neckline at $0.2920. A move above that level will point to more gains, potentially to the psychological level at $0.50. A move to that level will be a 110% surge from the current level. 110%, guys. That's more than doubling your money. And honestly, I think that's conservative. Once Pi breaks that neckline and FOMO kicks in, we could see this thing go absolutely parabolic. As you can see on screen, that chart pattern is looking clean. But here's where it gets really crazy. The article says, data shows that the top whale bought over 2.7 million tokens worth over $637,470. This purchase happened after he bought 375,214 coins on Sunday. This whale is buying like it's Black Friday at the crypto store. While retail is panic selling, this guy is loading up. And get this, the ongoing purchasing has brought his Pi holdings to over 381 million, with a current value of $91 million. $91 million. This isn't some random Deegan aping into a meme coin. This is a serious player who clearly knows something we don't. Or maybe they're reading the same signs we are. And listen to this prediction. A move to $0.50, as we predicted, would bring his total holdings to worth over $190 million. Can you imagine? This whale could double their money. We're talking about making another $100 million. You think they're doing this for fun? No. They see what's coming. The article also mentions Pi Network has applied for MiCA approval, a move that would make it available to millions of users in the region. The other bullish news was its investment in OpenMind, a fast-growing player in the AI and robotics industry. MiCA approval, guys. That's the European regulatory framework. This means Pi could be available to trade legally across the entire European Union. We're talking about opening up to hundreds of millions of potential new buyers. Plus they're investing in AI? Come on, AI is the hottest sector in the world right now. This is genius positioning. And there's more. Pi Network has also launched multiple upgrades to the App Studio and the Node. It is also launching a new DEX platform that will boost its network activity. A DEX platform. More utility means more demand, guys. This is how ecosystems explode. You ready for this? Because Pi Network is setting up for the rally of a lifetime. But hold up. The Pi Network story gets even crazier. Let's dive into Article 2 because what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind. Article 2 is from Coinpedia, titled, Pi Network News, Why the Real Bull Market for PI Might Just Be Getting Started. Just getting started. Those are the words you want to hear in crypto, guys. Listen to this. From November 19th to 20th, 2025, Pi Network surprised the community by releasing and submitting its MiCA Compliance Whitepaper version 1.1 to EU regulators. Many users called it the project's coming-of-age moment after 7 years of development. 7 years, guys. Pi Network has been building in the shadows, not rushing to pump tokens, not doing any shady ICOs. They've been preparing for this moment, and now they're ready to go fully compliant in Europe. This is huge. Check out what makes Pi different. No ICO, no private sale, no fundraising, all tokens mined by real users and a fully auditable supply. This is what real projects do. No venture capital dumping on retail, no insider allocations, just pure organic growth from millions of real users mining on their phones. This is the people's crypto, guys. This is what decentralization is supposed to look like. The article continues. This aligns Pi with the highest level of regulatory standards under Europe's MiCA framework. It also strengthens its position as one of the few large crypto communities preparing to operate fully within EU rules. While the SEC is going after everyone in the US, Pi is playing chess, not checkers. They're getting ahead of regulation, making themselves bulletproof. When regulators crack down harder, Pi will be sitting pretty with full compliance. That's a massive competitive advantage. And here's the environmental angle. According to the white paper, Pi consumes only 0.0024 terawatt-hours per year, which is more than 99.9% lower than Bitcoin. 99.9% more efficient than Bitcoin. In a world where everyone's obsessed with ESG and green energy, Pi Network is positioning itself as the eco-friendly option. European regulators are gonna love this. As you can see, this gives Pi a huge advantage in Europe's strict environmental standards. Check this out. In August 2025, Valor listed the Pi ETP on the Nordic Spotlight stock market. It's not a full exchange listing, but it does let European investors get exposure to Pi through regular brokerage accounts. Guys, institutional money can now buy Pi through traditional brokerages. This is the bridge between TradFi and crypto. Your grandma could literally buy Pi through her Schwab account. This is how mainstream adoption happens. And the timing. Perfect. On November 28, 2025, Pi begins its public distribution phase, which opens the door to Europe's 450 million person market. November 28th. That's just days away, guys. The floodgates are about to open. 450 million potential buyers. You think that whale dropping 91 million is a coincidence? They're front-running this distribution. They're getting in before the masses. The article wraps up with, if exchange listings follow, Pi could see the strongest demand it has ever had. For now, the price remains stuck in its tight range. But behind the scenes, the foundation for Pi's next big cycle is being set. This is the calm before the storm, guys. Pi is coiling up like a spring. That double bottom pattern, the whale accumulation, the MiCA compliance, the European distribution, all of this is converging at the same time. You holding Pi, you better be. And if you're not, this might be your last chance to get in before this thing goes absolutely nuclear. Tell me in the comments, are you buying Pi right now? What's your price target? I want to hear from the army. Guys, this is it. Pi Network is setting up for what could be the rally of the year. We've got a mystery whale with $91 million in Pi tokens, a textbook double bottom pattern pointing to a 110% rally to 50 cents, MiCA compliance opening up the entire European market, and public distribution starting in just days. This is not a coincidence. This is orchestrated accumulation before a massive breakout. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and demolish that notification bell so you don't miss the next Pi update. Drop a comment below, Pi or pass. Are you buying this dip or waiting? Let's get this discussion going. Quick disclaimer, guys, this ain't financial advice. I'm just a passionate crypto enthusiast sharing news and opinions. Always do your own research. But between you and me, Pi Network is looking spicy right now. Stay bullish, keep stacking, and remember, we're still so early. Peace out.